Whether you're a student or just living on a budget, I love it when you can watch your wallet and still eat well. Deliciously affordable, Dahl.
Way back when, my friend Pippa and I wrote a vegetable cookbook, and this is her Dahl recipe from the book. It's an Indian staple. It is full of flavor, and it's affordable. So pull up a chair, pay attention, because everyone needs an affordable recipe in their back pocket. I'm going to serve the Dahl with cauliflower rice, which is a fantastic way to get lots of vegetables into your diet. Whether you're looking for vegetables or a substitution to rice, cauliflower rice is the answer. So before we turn this cauliflower into rice, let's get some coconut oil into the pan. Coconut oil is the best. It smells so good, and you can also use it as a moisturizer. And into the coconut oil, a nice big fat chopped shallot. Onion would be fine. Oh my gosh, that coconut smells so good. All right, meanwhile, the cauliflower just needs to be chopped up. We're gonna put it in the food processor. Cut it in half. If the cauliflower is big, do it in batches. You don't wanna overcrowd things, but do not worry about the quality of the cuts. Just make it manageable. You don't have to divide them into perfect florets. And on. Okay, and just spoon the ricey cauliflower into the pan with the shallots and the coconut oil. Yummy. Give this a little stir. Make sure the shallot and coconut oil is mixed through. It actually looks like cauliflower couscous. Let's call it that, okay? Cauliflower couscous. And a cup of coconut milk. So just like rice, we're going to bring this to the simmer and just let it cook on low for about 5 minutes or so. It just looks so yummy, kind of like rice pudding. You could easily add a little maple syrup to this and turn it into a dessert. Okay, one more stir. So yummy, and you can vary the flavors. You don't have to go in this Indian cinnamon warming direction, just whatever you like. Dahl is a vegetarian staple all over India, but the recipe varies depending on the region. And the common denominator is that it's usually made with lentils, split peas, beans. These are all called pulses, and they're kind of the vehicle for the flavor, and the spices are what add all of the personality. So we're going to kick it off. I think everyone all over India would kick it off with an onion. Chop it up. Okay, add some coconut oil again. We're just sticking with this theme. Swirl that in the pan. Just want to get these going a little ahead of the ginger and the garlic. This is usually referred to as a thumb of ginger. Just cut the skin right off. You could use a grater, but the knife is just as easy. Little slats. Make nice little piles. Just going to turn them and go through the other way. Nice pile of ginger, which is so good for the sinuses. If you're feeling unwell, make Dahl. Okay, so nice big pile. Okay, and a clove of garlic. More if you want. give these a little stir. Just activate everything, coat it in the coconut oil. I have the full seed form of the spices here because we can grind them up in a mortar and pestle and toast them, and it just sort of activates them. And if they're a little older or you're not sure when you bought them, this is the way to really bring them to life. And I'm using seeds here, so we're going to give them a little pounding. Okay, we have some mustard seed here. This is red mustard seed. And some coriander seeds, which I can smell already. Just incredible. Cumin seeds. Traditional Indian aromatic spice. And fenugreek, which actually looks a little bit like buckwheat groats. So just be careful when you're making your granola. Just identify the difference. All right, just grind them all together. Get out any emotion that you might have trapped inside. Okay, make a little hole in the center, just a little spot. So they're just all going in. Some red chili flakes and tomato paste. While this cooks down, just a rough chop through the tomatoes. This is a gorgeous one. So give this a stir. Just let these tomatoes melt down, and it's making me think that you could easily use a small can of tomatoes, probably with their juice, because if you're using dried lentils, the more liquid, the better. We, however, are using canned lentils just to make things a little faster. Stir this up. Okay, a little bit of liquid. All right, take a look at the beautiful coconut rice. Spoon a little into your bowl and straight from the wooden spoon right over your gorgeous coconut rice. And finish off with a little bit of cilantro. Affordable, flavorful, vegetarian, but not just for vegetarians. This is for everybody. Comforting Dahl.
So exotic, so much flavor. Don't let a tight budget get you down. Become a savvy shopper, a clever cook, a frugal friend. When life is dull, life is great.